Okay, welcome back. This part two of the introduction to Pixellab. Now we're going to be looking at the icons at the down part and the tools. So this part and this other part, we are going to be looking at them quickly. So on the upper part of it, we have my project. I think I explained that during introduction to Pixellab 1. You can get that on our YouTube channel, and it consists of already saved work. I'm doing a recap now. For every time you're working on a project and you don't really you really want to edit the project again another time, then you have to save it so that you can still edit it. And I said that they are saved as .plp files. Now there are different templates here that you can use to start your work. So Pixellab has provided different templates. Like this template I'm on right now is for a shoe brand. So let me open the layers. So you see I can work on them, I can edit it to what I want. So it's really nice. Like Pixellab providing templates for you to work. Let's check this template. You see another template, you see this template. So different templates, even a restaurant adverts flyer, see it here. Wow, oh wow, oh wow. So you see different kinds of icons and PNG images available within the templates, and there will go. So this part of the interface consists of different templates. Now let's move downwards, and I want you to observe and notice that we are the first point. We have 5 icons here, or 5 2. So we've been at the first. Now let me show you something. If you click on the next one, which is A, you see the top part will change. Click on the next one, it changes. So we are going to be looking at these icons, which do have sub icons. So these are the sub icons, or sub tools you will call them. Now we've looked at the first one, which consists of project and templates. Now looking at the next one, the icon having this letter A, right? Yeah, so it means text. So you see that there's nothing here now, it's blank because I didn't select a text. Or I can add a text and start working on it, but I don't want to really add a text, so I'll be deleting this. You see the delete icon there, and let me click on this already existing text here. So the first there is a pencil icon, you can use to edit your text. Yeah, let me say AA, so you see it reflect here. The next is a delete, you use it to delete that particular text, and you can copy the text. You see you've copied it to this place. Let's delete that. Let's click on our text again. You can move it to front, you see it's at the front of this. You can move it to back, you see it can't be seen because it's at the back. So you can use your layer to do that too. There's a text layer, so you see it here. So you simply hold this particular part. Let me use my brush. So you hold that part and you drag it down. You can use it to switch between layers. Get that? Then we have the next one, position to. Yes, you use it to move it around. Since you are not having a mouse, for accuracy purpose, you can increase the rate at which it moves to suit what you want. And we have the relative position. This helps you to position center, to the left, to the right, down, and all that. You can try it out. Then we have the size. Yes, you have to work on the size of the text sometimes. Then another way you can work on this size is to use this dot button here. Yeah, the dot there, rather. So you use it, you click on it, Oh my, it's way too small. So you hold it and drag. Then the next, where are we? Padding. So padding simply means the amount of space it will have before it starts, like a paragraph. If you have an ideology of a paragraph, yeah. So you see, the text starts from the very point the box is, or you see, we are giving it a padding. There are cases you really need that. Maybe in subsequent tutorials you will learn it. And you have color, very important, because you need to change the color of your text. I think I will have to do another video on color for you to understand how to work on your color, gradient color and all that. So I don't need that color now. Then texture simply means you if you want to use a picture feel for your text, as you see it, I've just used that picture feel for this text, and you see how beautiful it is. I'll get rid of that. Move forward to opacity, the transparency of the text. We'll move forward to rotate. Yes, you can rotate the text. You can also carry out this rotation with the icon here. Let me quickly use my arrow. Sorry, that curved, will I call it an icon? Let me say, yes, that is it. So when you hold it, you can wave around and that will go. Then the next, we have the mask tool that masks the text. So there are various ways you can use this mask tool. You have to just practicalize and get it, but I believe you are seeing what I'm doing. And you see I've masked this text. Let me delete some of these stuffs so that we can have a better view. So you see that I've masked that. I'm going to do. Oh my, the food is still coming up again. How can I get to that? Okay, moving forward. No, we are still here. We have the font, yes. So we have the font too. You know what, as a designer, you should know what fonts mean. So I have my fonts, and the fonts that Pixellab are prescribing or are suggesting for me. So you can install fonts here. You can change the font of the text. This is the style icon. You have the bold, you have the italics, you have the underline, and you can cancel whatever you've done. And you can select what part of the text you want to carry out these styles on. Let's move forward. Then we have a lot of icons there, but let's carry on. The curve, simply used to curve your text. I think we can do this as well with Photoshop in a different method, actually. With a different method, then you can add a background to your text. As you can see, you can change the color. Then alignment, yes, let me put it up this way for you to see what I'm talking about. Now we have this text here. If we click on alignment, align or whatever, you see, if I click on justify, you see it's affected, or left alignment or right alignment. So you can use it to change the alignment. Spacing is to change the space, and line spacing, the space of the lines. Stroke, you can add stroke, that is an outline to your text. You can increase the width and like that. Then we have shadow. So there are ways you can use these tools to carry out different beautiful text effects. Subsequent videos may have that. Then we have the shadow. I think I talked about that now. The inner shadow, I use this sometimes. You see, giving a kind of a beauty, so you can work on that and adjust to your taste. Then we have the emboss. Yeah, it gives your text a nice feel, only that I don't know why for Pixellab it breaks until you adjust over and over again. Though there are techniques you can use to work on your emboss, and there are various editing feature. Yeah, you see it's giving the text an animated feel. It's a very powerful tool. Then we have the perspective to give a perspective feel. You have a 3D rotation to give a 3D rotation to your text. A 3D text, yes. If you want to create a 3D feel for your text, see, you can work on that, either an oblique or a perspective 3D. Then 3D shadow 2, you see the shadow coming up at the down. And lastly, we have reflection. You see the text reflecting and the down. Oh my, I think with this we are done with this icon which we have here, the text icon. Anything that has to do with text is the icon you use, and that will bring us to the end of this video. Watch out for part 3 of introduction to Pixellab.